work from 9 to 5 and ask yourself, what is the meaning of life? Do you want to find a purpose in your life? Do you want to grow as a person? Or do you accept everything in the world like a pathetic sheep? Weak! You can discover the answers here. There's an ancient book from the year 1645 that contains lessons that can be valuable to almost anyone. One of the most renowned samurai in the history of Japan, Miyamoto Musashi, wrote a book called The Book of Five Rings. Gorin no Sho. It is a historical book on kenjutsu, martial arts, and philosophy. Stay tuned until the very end for Musashi's 3 secrets on how to apply these teachings to the real world. The book is split into 5 books. Each book is dedicated to different physical elements described as earth, water, fire, wind, and the Book of Void. We will go over these 5 books. The Book of Earth. Musashi speaks about the introduction to the way, knowing the world around you, and the importance of seeing clearly. The book ends with 9 principles describing the foundation of which a person must be built, a practical guide to building and maintaining character. The 9 principles. Number 1, do not think dishonestly. Number 2, the way is in training. Number 3, become acquainted with every art. Number 4, know the ways of all professions. Number 5, distinguish between gain and loss in worldly matters. Number 6, develop an initiative, judgment, and understanding for everything. Number 7, perceive those things which cannot be seen. Number 8, pay attention to even trifles. Number 9, do nothing which is of no use. The Book of Water. The Book of Water says water can be used as an analogy for the flow and adaptive nature of life. Water shifts to fit the container as it is poured into, much like a person can learn to adapt to their surroundings, rather than remain rigid and awkward, unable to shift quickly between disciplines and thoughts, faced with changing information and circumstances. Musashi teaches that a spirit in perfect balance is also a physical presence in perfect balance. A presence that does not create weakness in the individual does not reveal weakness to the enemy. The Book of Fire. The Book of Fire refers to the art of fight. While it doesn't provide any specific fighting techniques, it does look at martial arts from a bird's eye view, constructing one to observe their surroundings, process the situation, and act accordingly. Musashi describes the importance of positioning during battle, circling to the non-dominant side of your enemy, forcing your opponent on the unfavorable ground, and trying to create uncertainty in them. The Book of Wind. In the Wind chapter, Musashi, philosophical aspects of martial arts and strategy, representing the invisible, intangible elements of strategy and combat. This warning of over-reliance is one way we can be applied to almost anything. It's a good reminder to think and learn of flexibility. The ideas of adaptability, open-mindedness, and the concept of no style are parts of this book that we can learn to apply in our own lives. This is especially true given how quickly the world is changing right now. The Book of Void. The final book in Musashi's Book of Five Rings is the Book of Void, a short book that links philosophies of which we can see and know and that which cannot be seen. The book is about people learning to perceive what cannot be seen or understood, such as spirituality and things that are based more on instinct than knowledge. To understand the concept beyond technique, and knowledge is a state of absolute freedom. In order to get to this stage, you must embrace nothingness. Embracing the void is about understanding that true wisdom and understanding come from a place beyond conventional knowledge. It's a state of being that transcends the physical and enters the spiritual. We need a clear understanding of the core principles we've already discussed and how they're relevant to different areas of life, from personal growth to professional work. Number 1, the way of walking alone. Musashi explains the importance of self-reliance and independent thought. In your life, this might mean trusting your own judgment and not being swayed by opinions of others when making important decisions. It could also mean not putting too much importance on getting other people to like you. Approval can often be sought at the expense of oneself. Number 2, the rhythm of timing. Just in swordplay, timing is a critical theme in life. Musashi's principle of understanding the rhythm in any situation can be applied to recognize and seize opportunities. Whether in career advancement or personal relationships, this can also be applied to how we interact with people or in how we notice the timing of the human body. Number 3, adapting to circumstances. Musashi's descriptions of adaptability in combat can be used as a metaphor for flexibility in life. It's about being open to change and ready to modify plans for strategies in response to life's unpredictable nature. Don't forget to show us some love. If you made it this far, you'll learn the most important lesson. So, where can we apply these? In the workplace. Musashi preached teachings on strategy. These teachings can be groundwork for leadership and decision making in a business context. His emphasis on understanding the environment, adapting tactics, and leading with conviction can be mirrored in effective management styles. Personal development. The disciplined life of a samurai shown by Musashi can inspire us to develop more self-discipline and focus in our personal lives, whether it's pursuing fitness goals, academic achievements, or artistic endeavors. Musashi's dedication to the way can be applied to all areas of life. Relationships. Musashi's respect for his opponents and acute awareness of their movements can teach us the value of empathy and understanding in our interactions with others. Recognizing and respecting different perspectives can lead to more harmonious and productive relationships. Trust me, I know change isn't easy, but having this knowledge can improve your life to be a better person. It's a small book, and you can get your hands on it. I highly recommend it. I'll put the link in the bottom so you can check it out. I hope to see you in the next video.